Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Inside Line Racing 2, and for the final time, it is well, season 3. This is the last race of season 3. So yeah, we've got a challenge to fight on between Tom and Paga, and George, as always, isn't allowed to take part. And there's a car off, I thought. We'll look at that in a second.
Dear.
Oh, why it's like as well. Everyone's spinning off. You'd think it was raining, but it's not. Anyway, I'm the commentator on wire, and possibly for the last time, we aren't too sure. It's Soup.
Yeah, I don't know myself, but maybe. Yeah, it's the championship finale. It's season 3. It's the last race of the season. Paga versus Tom. May the best man win. 7 points between them at the top of the championship. We also have the constructors' title still very much alive, with Ferrari leading that charge as well. We've got plenty of scenarios that can happen between Paga and Tom. We may or may not go through those. We'll just work it out as we go. But pretty much, if any of them win the race, if Tom wins or Paga wins the race, they are the champion. That's the easiest way to put it.
Yeah.
So, is he here? Yes, we only got 15 drivers here today, unfortunately. A lot of drivers missing. But we have the main contenders. We've got Paga and we've got Tom here. And there he is on a lap up through the S section currently in the Ferrari. And Paga has had a huge blow to his championship contention because he's got a qualifying ban. So he's going to be starting from the back of the grid today, which is going to be an interesting watch to see him charge through the field.
Yeah, as if last week wasn't bad enough when he stuffed it on the last lap and destroyed my voice. He's now got to do it all over again. And Mr. Costas has the first lap then, 36.5. Probably already quicker than most of the ILR 3 times. Casper 9 tenths off and Tom 2 tenths off. So not the strongest start.
No, I'm sure they'll come in a little bit quicker. Sam going, interestingly enough, onto the super softs. He's the only guy on the super softs currently. Corey popped into second by 200ths behind Mr. Costa. And Corey, I wonder if he's going to help his teammate today. I wonder if there's going to be a little bit of Rosberg-Hamilton type tactics between the two, backing him on up into his rivals. That would be really, really interesting to see if that happened. And interestingly enough, Luke's gone quicker than Sam.
Well, he's got the ILR 3 experience earlier on in the week where he was in the lead for most of it, to be honest. He was doing quite well, and unfortunately it fell away with the pit stop strategy. So he knows what he needs to do now, hopefully, and we'll actually have a chance of seeing him have a good performance. You never know. Just looking to see who's closest to the end of the last. I think we'll watch Paul in his Toro also.
Yeah.
And currently last, but obviously he won't keep that last place. And just for anyone wondering, George isn't allowed to take place in qualifying because he's got awful internet. So yeah, because I didn't know myself. I didn't know myself why he was doing it, but that is why.
And if he did qualify on pole, he'd disconnect, which he always seems to do, and he just doesn't seem to always go his way. But I think it's only 3 thousandths between Casper and Luke at the moment, which is very close.
Yes. I want to keep an eye on that gap probably. Interesting enough, Josh is still on the pit lane. I don't know what he's doing. Here's Chill Drive in the Toro also, and there's yellows in sector 2. That means something's gone terribly wrong for somebody, and it's Luke. Of course it's Luke. Who else is it? Luke is going horribly slowly. I have it out. He's
There.
What is he doing? I mean, it's not like he's out of fuel.
He's coasting around in 8th gear for whatever reason, but anyways, I just saw Scott pop into 5th place there. But there seems to be a big gap between Jordan and Scott, because all those guys in the top are all in the 36s, and then you go down to Scott, who's the first in the 37s, in front of Casper and Luke. And let's see if Scott can improve. He's about half a second down in his best. I don't think this is going to be an improvement unless he can really pull something together in the middle sector. Let's see, he runs up to the sector 2 split, which is just at the top of the straight right here. Now he's down by 2 seconds. He's going to be coming in this lap, I reckon.
Yeah, so Mr. Costa then looks to be quickest at the first runs as Trent's gone pits, and we're just waiting for Paul, Luke and Scott to make their way back. But yeah, Josh and Chill Drive haven't done any laps yet, so currently Paga's not even going to be last. He's 14th, so I'm sure he'll be thrilled with that. And George is 12th, so that means George is actually going to start ahead of Paga. So that could be crucial as right comes, who's that, Casper again I think? Coming down the pit lane now.
Yep. It's going to be interesting to see who bins it first down here.
Yeah.
Because it's a very unique design of a pit lane. You could come left and under the track, cross the track and onto the left-hand side, and come back out. It could have been a lot easier, but they decided, no, we're going to make it a little bit more complicated. So they did, because it's the United Arab Emirates, and they like to do really, really extravagant things. So right now, the only man out on track is Casper. He's got the track to himself, some lovely clean air. And let's see what he can do. He only needs a couple of hundredths, about 800ths of a second to displace Scott, but they need a lot more to challenge for that top 4.
Wonder if he's planning on doing 2 laps. He's went out early. He's got more than 3 laps of fuel in the car. It's on the cards. He might try it. So I want to keep an eye out for that one. And he's still the only person out on track at the moment. So hopefully he doesn't filter in with people just coming out onto their out when he starts his lap.
Well, let's hope not. Let's see anybody else come out on track. No, it's absolutely dead in the pit lane, and Casper's got the track to himself. We got Trench going on his way out now. He's on his way out, and he's come out just in sector 1 there in the Sauber. And I think we got a gaggle of cars coming out right now. Josh is making his way out behind Corey, just ahead. Oh, and he's almost hit him on the way out.
Oh,
so well done, Josh.
Well, he survived one bottle.
Yeah, thankfully the ghosting system kicked in there. So
rare,
now Casper about to begin his lap around Abu Dhabi. Let's ride on board with him as we go for a lap around the Yas Marina circuit into the left-hander here, which is off camber. You see Mr. Costa underneath the track there, and then appear on the left-hand side as we rise up the hill, and he's make sure he backs out of that one. Long right-hander flat out in these cars into the first chicane, then onto the brakes, a kick to the left, a kick to the right, and then into the hairpin down here, which is a prime overtaking spot. Scott gets himself well out of the way of Casper, and he's the man who's going to be battling for that 5th position alongside Casper. Down to the first DRS section, then a very, very long straight. Halfway down, you get your DRS detection. Down towards the second of the Pirelli bridges, you're spotting your braking right now as we go down the hill, onto the brakes as you hit the curb then, and into this next chicane, clipping that left-hander. Be careful not to let the car run out wide. Off camber as you rise up the hill, and then onto the MotoGP circuit here. This is the start finish for the MotoGP. DRS wide open for Casper then as we ride down towards sector number 2. We've got our Grandson on the right hand side, onto the brake once again, up the hill of the chicane. It's a triple dose of left, right, left there, and into this very deceivingly tight left-hander, and into this wonderful right-hander. It's flat the whole way around until we hit the hotel right here. Very expensive hotel, very exclusive to stay in, and it changes colour at night. And we go underneath the bridge in the hotel. Left-hander once again into the street-like section. He gets a huge kick oversteer through there, and he holds it on together, and he backs out of that one. I think he's about to come into the pit lane or start another lap, because he's almost. I think he's going to change his pants after that one. My lord.
That was dangerously close to a big crash there. And I'm going to follow Corey, I think, on this lap now.
Yeah, but, Corey, I think he's going to be one to challenge, definitely for pole position. He got pole last time out in Brazil, and pretty much dominated the entire race until he got that 3-second penalty. And if you remember, Wisely won that race. So it was a really topsy-turvy race, and of course we're never going to forget the moment where this man dragging himself along behind the Williams.
That's some proper tactics.
Wow. Between the two Williams boys. He got the championship contender on an out lap. He's not allowed to set a lap because he's got a qualifying ban. But Corey, using the slipstream of his teammate to try and find those 200ths.
That is cheeky. That's great tactics there from Paga and Corey there. See that. That's proper teamwork there. And that could bag Corey to pole position as long as he gets sector 3 right.
Yeah, this is his last opportunity.
That was brilliant.
And that was the sole reason Paga went out on track, coordinating between the two of them. Corey just timing it to perfection to meet him on the straight and slipstream him all the way down. And we got the final times coming in now. Corey around the final corner. Let's see what he can do. We got Chill Drive and Trench going 5th and 6th at the moment. Round Corey comes. Can he find those 200ths across the line? Yes! He's at 4/10 ahead. Josh goes 3rd with that lap on a 1:36.7. What a lap from Corey right there. Can Costa respond at all to that. That is a monumental, huge lap from Corey there. Around the final corner comes Costa. It looks like he's backed out of his lap. It's not pushing that hard. 600ths.
Here's Tom. Final
Here comes
corner.
Tom.
He really needs
He
his
needs
pole.
this grid position. He needs as far up as he can get across the line.
Only third. Here's his teammate Jordan.
Here comes Jordan. He goes fourth.
Far in the second row.
We've got a few more to come. We've got Trench Gun, Luke, Sam, and Shield Drive. Also, I just noticed there's Sam in the fifth, actually. Casper sixth. Then we have Chill Drive coming towards the final sector. He's slightly down on his best. I've got a bit of front wing all over the place down here in sector 1. I think we have Luke in the final sector. Now let's see if he can pull something amazing out of the bag. Like he did in ILR3.
Chill Drive's going to get there first, I think.
Yep. Luke with a singular pole position in ILR3. Can he pull another one off, potentially? He's got a lot of time to find. Chill Drive goes 9th fastest. Can maybe...
Oh, yeah. Just... I mean, of course he won't.
Yeah. So there's your grid. It is Corey and Mr. Costa on the front row. Very, very interesting front row. And let's see what happens from there. This is, of course, Williams want to wrap up the Constructors' title today. They need to finish in front of the two Ferraris and need to outscore them.
Mr. Costa's destroyed himself there.
Oh dear.
Just trying to see if anyone else is having dramas. Is that Paga with no front wing? It is. Paga's lost his front wing. That's interesting. Anyone else have some
no
dramas?
lap time.
Trench Gun hasn't finished yet, actually, so he's still actually going round. Going for a lap, possibly under 2 minutes 40. We'll see what he can do.
Yeah,
the final
he's coming around.
I guess we use this opportunity to quickly say we're going to be interviewing the champion after this, and we'll also be announcing the Race of Champions lineup. So those who are in it already know they're in it, but you know, who cares about that? Who cares about that? We're still announced it.
There is your grid for the finale of season number 3. It's Corey on pole position, Mr. Costa alongside him. Tom in a prime position to take the title in 3rd, Jordan in 4th, Sam in 5th, Casper 6th, Josh in 7th, Wiselig 8th, Chill Drive 9th, and Scott in 10th. And Trench Gun missed out on 10th by 3,000ths of a second right there.
That is
he starts
rough.
11th, Luke 12th, Paul McGuinness 13th, and George and Paga round out the final 2 grid slots. Paga, of course, fighting for the title, will have to come from the back of the grid and have to put in one hell of a drive to see if he can maybe, just maybe, take the title here.
It's dry.
Oh, well, I would have loved if it was wet, because that would just make it just crazy.
Alright, we're turning off now. We'll see you next season. We didn't get any rain at Abu Dhabi. That's all I was here for.
Oh well. So the final formation lap of the of season 3, and of course we'll be saying goodbye to F1 2017 after this race. Yeah. After this, actually, we have the honour as well of being the final race on F1 2017.
Yes.
Apart from the Race of Champions.
Well, who cares about that? There's no championships at stake there, is there? Oh,
Oh
Corey,
dear.
no!
Oh God!
The tactics haven't worked!
And out!
Oh, no!
Bad flashbacks
Oh.
to season 1. Oh dear.
Oh, no, he's not backwards
Oh,
this time,
God.
though. I can't believe it.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
dear.
Oh, God.
Corey's done it again!
It happened to Michael Davis in season 1 in Brazil, and now it's happened to him in season 3. Oh God.
Oh, you just couldn't write it, could you?
So,
Corey
if he doesn't get
disaster.
back, then Costa will technically start on pole position from 2nd on the grid. Then we have Tom, Jordan, Sam, Casper, Josh, Wiselig, then Chill Drive, Scott, Trench Gun, Luke, Paul, George and Paga. Oh dear, that is a disaster.
That is so typical.
Paga is back here staring at his teammate like, what on earth has just gone on?
He's ghosted as well. He's
Oh
back.
dear. No, he's back. He's just...
Yeah,
Hey,
Paga. Yes, he's back, Corey! Oh,
breathe a sigh of relief.
you had us going there for a second, but has the slipstream already gone since it said he left? Do you reckon they'll get to keep it? Do you reckon there's a little chance?
Maybe. I really hope Corey gets back, because that would be just the worst.
Well,
Worst way to end the season. Get pole position and get dumped out of the section.
well, he's still ghosted. It says he's back. Obviously, it'll take a minute for him to get the loading screens up.
To load back in. Yeah, so he's got a bit of time.
It could even give him a setup here, like a default setup. I don't know if that might happen. Just quickly, we may as well go through the tyre strategies. Top 10 all on the ultras, and then 11th down to 13th on supers with George on softs, of course.
Look at Paga. He's waiting for his teammate. He's backing his teammate up to make sure he can get back. Look at the tactics.
Look at this, yeah. I mean, one way to start in first, the other starting last. I mean, this was the dream situation for Paga, and it's all gone wrong.
Costa is going to line up on the grid, and by the time he gets around, his tyres are going to be freezing cold.
Yeah.
Sitting on the grid right there, and just the nerves for Tom.
Ah, Corey says he can't get control. Corey says he can't get control of the car. That's just
disaster. Paga is trying his best to help his teammate, but he just can't get back.
This is heartbreaking.
What a disaster.
This is heartbreaking. Corey's gone again.
Oh, disaster.
And Paga heads to the grid as his teammate, the pole sitter, is too late.
I think as well, that's the Constructors' Championship over if Corey can't get back. Ferrari are the champions.
Ferrari have won the Constructors' Championship then, at the moment.
Heartbreak before we've even began. Corey, his ghost, lines up on the first row of the grid. It's the season finale. It's season 3 coming to an end. 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. I think Corey's got back. He's back. And
He's
Corey's
back.
surging away off the front row of the grid, and Costa's challenging into turn 1. They've made a bit of contact, and Corey, I think, is just going to hold on just about as Costa tries to fight him through the first corner there, and I think Corey's just about to hold on. Tom is going to try and challenge down towards the chicane. He needs to make sure he doesn't get involved in any instance today, or else Paga's going to really take advantage of that. And he's had a
He's had a brilliant start. 10th already. And look at the group he's in.
Actually.
Look at the group he's in.
Oh my lord, what a start from Paga. That's exactly what he needed. Into 10th, and that's slipstreaming for 9th position. We got a few movers as well as we run up towards the front of the grid here. Costa has a look, Tom behind. Then we have Jordan and the rest of the grid there as Paga fights behind. Oh my lord, we just got a Toro Rosso launch off the curbs, and that is a dead Toro Rosso.
He just spun round. And look at this though, the group going for 7th right now.
3 wide as we look for Trench going down the inside of 2
Contact
cars.
They all hit. And there's Paga.
Tom's fighting for the lead.
How's he got there? Yeah, you're right, he's right there for the lead of the race.
He's launched up the inside of Costa. He's going for the lead of the race, potentially. He's trying to hold Costa behind here as we run through the first sector here. What a crazy opening lap here. Corey just got back in time to take the start, and he leads after lap 1. Tom is behind. Costa is 3rd. George
Paga in the wall!
Oh no!
He's broke his front wing a little bit on the right hand side. He got contact, I think, with one of the Toro Rossos, I want to say.
Oh, they're all spread out wildly here as we run through the final corner. Look at Paga, he's trying to go 3 wide towards turn 1.
He's doing it.
Oh, he's getting squeezed to the wall around the outside of 2 cars. Jeez. Paga, take a bow.
Well, I thought he might have been out there second. It's hard to tell the half front wing damage. I think it's a little bit on the right hand side.
It's very little because he can't really tell from the camera.
Yeah.
So he got away with it quite lightly. He's into 9th place. He's up behind Luke. And he's got a little bit of a chance now. He's got to charge up. Tom is 2nd, and he just needs to stay there.
Well, as long as Tom finishes ahead, it's game over for Paga. So Paga really needs to pull some form of masterclass. Needs some interesting strategy. You can see he started on ultra softs. He's not going for any conservative strategy. He's going for it.
This is a fight we really want to watch as well. Paul and Scott going at it. Remember the fight they had in China?
Oh my goodness.
And they're fighting it out here in season 3.
There's
and George getting involved as well. Who started from the back of the grid alongside Paga here.
Chill Drive was
Let's
nowhere.
See, they're 3 wide. They are 3 wide. George is off the track there, mate. The track's over here, my friend. And he's trying to go around the outside of... that'll be one of the Toro Rossos. He goes around the outside of Scott. And he's actually let the 2 of them through. He lets them 2 of them through after all of that. But he was completely off the circuit.
Scott going for the move, and
Oh, that's a oh God!
Well,
Oh God!
you can see that one coming from quite a way away. Unfortunately, you could just see I was never gonna work. They just kept getting closer and closer as Corey pulls away.
Look at this. This top 5 are still so close together after 3 laps. Josh has not bottled it yet, can I just say? And he's there in P5. Trenchgun is doing well in P6. Casper's 7th, Luke is 8th, and he's got Pag all over it now as we run up the hill. Let's see if maybe Luke can hold him behind. I don't think he is going to. Pag, you can see how he's struggling with the damage. You have to lift off to the right-hander.
Yeah.
To try and get the car turned in. Let's maybe get a better camera angle on this as he runs past us here.
I might look in the back from Luke, like from behind. Luke's got damage as well, by the way. I can't see it because it's a black front wing, but I do think on the right-hand side, let's look at his teammate, let's look at Corey. Oh yeah, there's a bit missing. There is a piece missing.
Yeah, most certainly there is. And Costa putting the pressure on Tom. Now we got a yellow flag in sector 2, and that is for chill drive. He spun it, I think.
Again? Tom lost a massive mind. Here's Costa going for it. He might try it around the outside, just not close enough in the braking zone. But
Jordan was so close to hitting him.
Is Tom beginning to crack under the pressure? He knows he can get past by everyone here and still be fine. I mean, Paga has to get up to, let's say, what, at least 6th. And that's providing Tom doesn't even finish in the first place. I mean, it's really unlikely that Paga takes this championship today, but he'll still go for it. Oh, he's hit the back of Luke! As I say that.
I think he's thrown it away.
Yeah, that could be a championship over here.
Yeah, he's trying. He knew he had to do it, but he just tried too hard and just, I think, was a bit caught out by how slow Luke was into the brakes. So I can also say Costa, I think, has just broke his wing.
On Tom, maybe? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a big chunk of it missing. Big chunk. So now he's going to be vulnerable to Jordan as we run up to the right hander. I think Jordan's going to have a go at him here. He hops the curve. He airborne, and here comes Jordan around the outside of the Haas, and he's got that done. I think Costa tries to fight. Josh is going to try and come in the fight as well. Costa sticks it down the inside of the Ferrari here, and I think he's just going to better hold on for a little bit there. But we're going to remember DRS is down this straight, and who's going to have it? Actually, it's going to be an interesting one. I think
Costa.
It's going to be Costa actually.
And Josh. Josh has got a great run. Josh has a great run on the
here we go. The Bottlemeister is on his way. Around the outside of the Ferrari, can he do that? No, he can't.
Oh, he can!
He goes around the outside of the Ferrari. That's
and a great exit on the Costa too. Go on, Josh.
Masterclass from Josh. Here he goes to the outside of the Haas. Can he get this one done? Surely, yes. Costa with a broken wing. Josh in the McLaren, he hits the back of Costa a little bit there. He has to try and defend from Jordan as well. He hops the curve a bit. You have to hold behind for now.
Good lap so far for that, but that's giving Tom such a big advantage.
It goes from bad to worse.
Yeah, he's just struggling with his damage, isn't he? I mean, that's a huge chunk off the right-hand side. It'll be seriously affecting him badly, especially in the first sector. I mean, you saw how badly it affected Costa. He went bouncy over all the bumps. Yeah. As well as Josh, actually. Funnily enough.
Got some serious air.
Yeah,
off the curves. And all that has allowed they've grown a 2.8 second gap. And Tom has closed right up to the back of Corey, can I just say. He's all over him. He's running towards the first corner.
Jordan as well, right on the back of a Josh.
And Paga is in from 9th position. He's going to get a wing change, I'd imagine. Probably just maybe stick on a set of... I thought he would go for the softs there, maybe just try and bring them to the end.
Well,
but super softs for Paga.
It's looking desperate.
Josh looking on Costa again. Trying to go around the outside of the hairpin. He's got to be careful. He gets a lovely cut back on the way out. Textbook. But he needs the DRS now. He needs to make sure he gets the DRS. And I think he has it. Yes, he has.
Move for the lead.
The charismatic beat. Move for the
lead.
Going
for it.
Can he do it? No, he can't. Corey's going to go deep as a result, though. He'll get the cut back out of the chicane. Josh has got it done behind.
So it's Jordan. Can he get around the outside like Josh did the previous lap? Nice one.
This is for the championship now, I imagine. Corey and Tom side by side towards the left-hander, a bit of wheel banging. Around the outside goes the Ferrari. Corey's going to hold that one side by side. Golden Williams and the Ferrari. What a great bit of racing.
Penalty.
3-second penalty. Okay, he got shoved. I think that one was a little bit harsh. Because he just got shoved wide by Corey there. He just had nowhere to go. He's got a 3-second penalty. but his championship rival is all the way down in 14th place, and he also has a penalty. So,
Yeah.
it's kind of cancelled out a little bit, but a great bit of racing there. And Josh did manage to get past the Ferrari, or sorry, he managed to get past the Haas there of Costa, and so did Jordan.
Yeah, I was
and
watching
Trench comes
that.
right in the fight.
I didn't realise there was a fight with Leeds. I was too busy watching all that. And Jordan smacked into the side of Costa and broke the other side of his front wing as well, while the fight for the lead was going on. So yeah.
Costa is in. Let's see. This is going to be for front wing, I
Tom
imagine.
wide. That'll be another warning. He needs to be careful with this. I know Paga's really low down and also looking at a move possibly on Wiselig, last week's winner. But he needs to be careful. He knows he can't break his win again.
Lap 6 of 28. And I think Paga's just settling in and just seeing what he can get out of this race right now. Because where's Costa going to come out?
He's ahead of Wiselig by a bit, I think.
Yeah, he is. I thought it was going to be a little bit closer than that, but Wiselig holding Paga behind now. As we run through the first sector here. He's probably just going to wait for the DRS, and let's just keep an eye up front as well.
Yeah, I'm
as the
looking
gap
at the gap.
between these guys gets closer.
And Wiselig saw it coming.
Fair play to Wiselig, and Paga is through to 13th position. Let's see any more moves. I think maybe Trench might have a pop at Jordan here. He's driving real well today.
Oh, Jordan broke his
really
front
on
wing.
the pace in that Sauber. Yeah,
maybe he broke his wing when he hit Costa. When he hit Costa, maybe that's when he broke his wing.
Yeah, maybe so. Well, now he's struggling. He's got the Sauber all over him now, right behind. And Josh, 1.7 seconds up the road from him, and the top two cannot be separated. But unlike last week, it's Tom with the penalty, Corey with no penalty.
Jordan pits.
And Jordan is in for his first stop, making sure he doesn't get a speeding penalty.
It'll be interesting to see where he comes out in comparison to Costa.
Yeah, he's going to get a wing change. Costa also got a wing change, so it's going to cancel that out. So Costa he's on the back of Sam right now. 3.6 seconds clear of Paga, who's just behind. Around the final corner, Jordan on his way out. I think Costa's going to get him easily here. And Wiselig with a penalty there. Let's just see where Jordan's going to come out. He's going down under the tunnel, and Costa is well ahead. I just see Paga, fastest lap of the race.
That could be close with Wiselig actually for Jordan, or not Wiselig, Paga, sorry. So that's crucial. If Paga gets ahead, he could do his teammates some favours here, Jordan.
Yeah, he definitely could. Just try and hold him to make sure he doesn't make a quick advance through the field. And Jordan on the soft tyres. It's going to be a big ask to keep the super soft behind. There's a much stickier tyre. Let's see what he can do. Paga's going to have a massive overspeed towards the left-hander though. Jordan goes defensive. Move up ahead between Sam and Costa, and down the inside goes Paga on the Ferrari. He makes sure that he tries to get past him. Bangs wheels with Jordan there, and Jordan is still just about ahead, but remember, this is a second bite of the cherry. DRS once again for Paga. He's not using the DRS.
Doesn't realise he has it.
Outside this time. He's going to make sure that Silent Assassin goes deep this time and try and get the run to the chicane, but he just can't do it, and Jordan is doing his teammate a real favour here.
Absolutely. I mean, the gap already is 3.4 to Sam, who's in a fight of his own, so they will fall further and further back at this rate. It already looks like it's over for Paga. There's no safety car. It was only an ILR4 and ILR3. And, you know, Paga has to stop again. He's not going to do what he did in the last race, because we all know how that ended. So, I don't know why he's on them supers. He's really putting himself in a poor situation. But like you say, Jordan is helping at the same time.
Costa with the fastest lap. Just as we've gone by there. Let's see if Paga can do anything now. I don't think he can. George right up on the back of Paul here as well. Let's see what can come of this.
He's having.
Yeah, he's having an excellent race. Both of these guys are as well. Let's just see where they started actually. They're both up 6 positions from where they started. Oh dear, Paul with a bit of lag. No, actually no, that's definitely not Paul with the lag. It's definitely not Paul with the lag, it's George with the lag, it always is. Just down the inside goes George. Paul tries to get the cut back. He should do. On the way out, George with a huge slide. Characteristic of his style. He likes to get a bit sideways. Let's see if Paul can do anything here as we run down towards the left-hander. Is he going to pop it down the inside? No, he's going to stick behind and stay in 7th place for now. So up front, no changes. Corey leads, Tom 2nd, Josh 3rd, and Trench Gun 4th, and Casper 5th.
Still no change in the fight between Jordan and Paga. It's just grim, and Jordan gets a penalty actually there.
Well, that cancelled out the 3-second penalty that Paga had anyway, so...
chill drive. That's extending track limits. What's he been doing? Is he in Narnia? No,
I think that was underneath the hotel.
The hell did he
looks
do?
like.
And look at the gap between Tom and Corey. It looks like he's trying to get a move done possibly before the pit stops. This is about when he'd be wanting to pit. Yeah,
I think he wants to do it as well to make sure that Josh doesn't close up, because remember, Tom has a 3-second penalty, so technically Josh is sitting 2nd right now.
Good point. I mean, could this be the day where Josh finally wins a race? And that is really questionable from George and Paul, who've had a fight.
Oh no.
Oh, don't leave.
Oh dear.
Don't leave.
Oh god.
That looks deliberate to me because you got a penalty anyway. Don't leave, please. Okay, we'll give you a cookie.
Alright, let's keep an eye on the battle between Tom and Corey here as we're on to the 2nd DRS zone. He couldn't get it done the first one. Let's see if he can get it done the 2nd one. He's got a good overspeed, but I think Corey is going to defend this very hard. Tom is not going to try anything stupid and go for a big dive bomb there. He knows he needs to make sure that he stays where he is and takes the maximum points he can to make sure he takes this title. And let's see, Josh is just kind of lurking behind. He's 2.8 seconds behind these guys and 3.1 seconds clear of Trench Gun. So he's got a good buffer. And then we have Luke in 6th and George the first of the soft compound runners. With a spate of penalties back there. And now Sam's really playing into the hands of Tom right now. He's backing these guys up. He's backing Jordan into Paga pretty much at this point. Let's see if Paga can maybe capitalise.
This is Paga's worst nightmare. Oh, he's going for the move, is he? Oh.
Not there, surely not. That would have ended in tears. Jordan just saw him at the last moment. Let's see.
How much backing up is Sam going to do? He doesn't want to hold up Jordan, but he definitely, I'm sure, will want to hold up Paga.
Yeah, let's see. Jordan needs to make the move on Sam here. And Sam is very much entitled to fight because he made a stop on lap 1 for damage. And he's onto the soft tyres. Let's see what he can do. But Jordan went a bit wide there. He's going to be vulnerable to Paga as we run down towards this next section. Paga needs the run out of the hairpin pretty much. But of course, Jordan's going to have DRS as well. I think we might see a bit of 3 wide action here.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Right, here we go. Jordan is going to get the DRS off Sam. And Paga's going to get the benefit of a double toe. So here comes Jordan on Sam. Massive overspeed versus the McLaren, and he goes through.
Paga's going as well.
Paga's going to try and follow, but he just couldn't quite do it. And Sam parks the car in the middle of the track and makes sure that he holds on for now. But Paga's going to have another try. Another bite of the cherry. Can he do it? Sam goes defensive. Paga dummies to the outside line, but he's not going to have enough room to do that. Sam's going to go deep. And Paga's going to go around the outside, try it at least. And he's not going to be able to do that just yet. He needs to sit in behind and just wait. The 2 leaders are in for their stops. Is Josh going to lead this race? No, he's going to stay in. Actually, well, we're going to have Trench Gun lead this race. He started on the super softs. So he's going to lead this race, followed by Casper and Luke.
Oh, Corey can help! Can Tom get ahead? Rear-ended him a little bit there. But just a bite stays ahead. Does Corey? I saw Josh
from Williams.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That'll be a sure penalty. Oh wait.
Josh on his way out as well, following behind. Almost binned it. And he's going to come out. He's going to be tight with Jordan. He's going to come out in front, actually. He's just managed to do that. And Paga is still stuck behind Sam. He hasn't been able to do it.
Tom has made a pit stop. I mean, Paga can see him driving away from him. This championship has slipped through his fingers. And dive bombing. He's doing all he can now. He's just seen his championship probably gone, really. No offense, but I think he's realised he's really, really messed up this time. And here's
But
Paggy. He's going to go around the outside now. But I do think it's too late.
Yeah. Interesting. That's an interesting one. Costa's come out in front of. Costa's out in front of these guys. He's jumped Corey and Tom.
Oh, with front lane change as well. Wow.
Yeah, wow. Costa leads.
Costa, this is going to get good. Here's Sam as well, going for the move again on Paga.
Oh wow.
And this is going to.
He's putting the nails in the coffin.
Oh, he's really going for it. And Paga stays ahead. And Sam's going to get the exit. Oh God, I'm so scared. This is going to end in so many tears for somebody in a minute. And Paga ahead, and Casper's into the pits. We'll see where he comes out. He was what, 5th?
Oh dear, Luke's in 2nd. What do we do?
Oh no!
Right, well, we'll ignore that for now, but Trench Gun leads, followed by Luke, and Georgia. How did you get there?
What is he doing up there?
Well, he's going to lead at some point, because he's on the softs. He started on the softs, and he's probably going to lead at some point here. Paul McGuinness is 4th, by the way. Costa is in the net race lead, followed by Corey, followed by Tom. They're all together.
Josh, you bottle, you idiot! You've lost the race.
I think Corey is the only one in this group who hasn't got a penalty, so technically he leads.
George is going for the move. George is making some serious ground here.
The Spaniard does one on the door. Into the wall. You've got to be joking. And through goes Paul McGuinness. He picks up the pieces.
Paul McGuinness.
Yes, boys.
Yes.
The Flying Scotsman takes the both of them. He picks
look
up
at
the
this
pieces.
big car fight for the net lead.
Oh, here we go. Corey on the outside. Tom is keeping him.
Contact!
Oh, he's hit him. Corey's hit him. He's lost a bit of his front wing.
Yep.
He's hit the back of the Portugueseman, and Tom is just hanging behind. He's like, I'm not getting involved in this, man. It's a little bit too messy for me.
Oh, lag as well. Luke on the inside. They're still going for it. They might have hit each other there, but they're still going to go for it.
Luke around the outside.
Yes. Well.
George has lost a huge chunk of his front wing from that contact, and now he looks behind, and he's saying, "Oh God, what have I got myself into here?"
Yes, box, quick.
Box now, get yourself into that pit lane. Luke is now looking behind, and he has just needed a new pair of pants. So he's looking at Josh with the fastest lap. He's not quite the bottle as we.
Well, he did get a penalty while doing it. He clearly did it while cheating here. But Mr. Costa somehow has found himself in the net lead of this race, and Paga is 9th. Like, it's just gone so badly for him at the moment. Like, oh wow.
Josh is right up behind these guys, can I just say?
Yeah, this is going to get a
four-way fight for the lead.
Really
here
tasty.
In Abu Dhabi.
And Paga's bottling seriously badly right now. He's just giving up, hasn't he? I mean, look at this for the lead, though.
Oh, here we go. Luke is about to get eaten alive down the straight here. Here comes Costa down the inside. He needs to make sure he gets past him quickly on this straight. Corey goes late on the brakes. He's hit him.
You idiot! You idiot! What are you doing, man?
Oh, he's giving him a penalty, and now this is all a straight fight for the race lead. So in a way,
God. Josh is right on him as well. They're all getting through nice and quickly, except for Josh, who's still stuck behind.
Josh is stuck behind. He's stuck behind the Dutchman. Right here, he's trying to get past. Oh, this is turning into one hell of a race, because all of these guys all have 3-second penalties, and they all cancel each other out. So this is for the net race lead. Costa leads, Corey 2nd, Tom 3rd, and Josh is now 4th as he makes the move on Luke. Oh wow, what a race we've got in our hands.
And the good news is we aren't even halfway through yet. This is going to be such an entertaining second half to the race. A perfect way to end the season. As Corey goes off the track, he is doing all he can to get ahead of Costa here. There's a constructors fight still technically possible.
Oh my God, it's going to end in tears.
Oh, well, Paga's probably praying for it.
Paul McGuinness in the final race of season 3 restarts the MCG train as we go from 2nd all the way down to 6th.
This is just, yeah, you're right, this is ending in tears.
The hashtag MCG train is back one last time in season 3.
This is so dangerously close. This is dangerously close. You're right. 5-car train.
5-car train for the race lead. Costa needs to get past him. Corey's going to be getting a benefit of a double toe. I think it might go 3 wide.
Well, you know.
Corey's going to do it.
Ah, he
Oh,
doesn't
couldn't
quite.
quite
Paul's
find
going
the
back
room.
forward. Go on, lad.
Oh God!
There's Corey. They're all
you
crashed. Oh wow.
Oh God!
What a
Corey
lead.
leads.
There's Tom as well. He's gonna get
Oh, what
stuck.
is
He's gonna be
going
boxed
on?
in. And
What
Josh
is
as
going
well.
on?
This is gonna be so
Tom,
crazy.
be
Someone's
careful,
gonna die.
my friend.
Oh my God! He's gonna go for it, Paul.
Oh,
He's
God.
crashed. And there's Josh as well. Unbelievable scenes right now. What a race we're seeing. I am raking my voice in every way, shape and form. But I don't care. What is going on right now? Jordan's going to be a part of this.
I just can't keep up. I don't know
Jordan
what's going on,
is going to be a part of this soon. Jordan's going to be closing on this like mad.
Oh God.
Paul, what are you doing, man?
Oh God. He just... I mean, he did say in the group chat, I don't expect everyone to move out of the way for you. But I mean...
Don't crash into them.
In the pit lane after he's caused enough chaos. And he lets them through. But somehow Corey came out in the race lead after all that. And Costa second, Tom third, Josh fourth.
Costa's got front
Luke
wing
is still
damage again.
out.
That's where we're sitting.
Pag is eighth, by the way.
Right, so we need at least 6th, remember, so Tom can still bottle. He still can bottle. And
Yeah,
Pag, I'm sure we
here
keeping
we
an
go.
eye on that.
Oh God, he's almost hit the back of Costa. Has Tom.
Josh is lurking. Josh is lurking.
Oh, he is very much looking. I think he can actually smell a race victory here now.
Yeah.
Corey is pulling away a
Can
little
you
bit now,
imagine? It's been such a crazy race so far.
Here
And
comes
what a way it
Tom.
would end.
Here comes Tom down the straight. Oh, that's a big tight!
That is heart
Down
attack.
the inside
That is heart attack.
for the
Right
Ferrari,
there.
and he's through. Oh my lord, I think he just saw his life flash before his eyes, and the championship as well. As now Josh tries to make a move on the Haas here. DRS open, but so does Costa, and Tom's going to have to defend from Costa here. He's going to try anything, no, and Josh can't do anything there. That was so close to ending in tears for Tom right there. Almost a bottle of the championship right there.
That was pure heart attack region there for Tom. I'm surprised that didn't end in tears. My throat hurts.
Josh
I've
goes
been
for it
shouting
down the
too much.
inside of the Haas. Can he make it work? And he's going on the outside. This next corner, he's going to try it, and he's going to get shoved off the track. Just a little bit there, and he needs to cut back. He's going to get the cut back here, though. This is for a podium, might I remind you. So, and Trench Gun finally comes in after a long stint on those super softs.
There's
Good
on the
job by him.
inside. Josh surely has to get it
And
now.
Josh on the final corner, but Costa's not giving up. As we run down towards the first corner, he's going to have to do him on the outside into turn 1 here.
That's not working.
Nah, not going to work. Cut back, maybe. No.
Watch out for Jordan. Jordan's going to be closing on this very soon. And Josh is really bad for you there. He took a really poor line.
Man,
And look at this.
Let's have a look. Pag is he's in 7th, but his tyres are very blistered. He's completely out of sync in this race.
Yeah.
So it's not really a genuine 7th. Because he's actually got a 9-second penalty. So he's going to drop down to 12th and not score.
Well. Thought
Josh
Jordan might
with
have
the
caught up.
DRS. Let's see if he can make a move. He's going to go for a late lunge, maybe. I thought he was going to make a late lunge, and now Jordan's right with him.
See, Costa's got left front wing damage. It shouldn't be too hard.
And now Pag has got to make his way past his Dutch friend, Luke.
Yes,
See if he can do that, maybe.
It's gonna end
Josh.
in tears.
Can he do it? No.
Oh my
Jordan!
God, Jordan!
Almost like in Hungary, where he came out of absolutely nowhere and rammed the leaders. He just likes to go late on the brakes, but not quite. That's not called late on the brakes, it's just called missing the corner entirely.
Yeah.
But let's see if Josh can do it this time. He tried it earlier, but no way through. Maybe this time, Costa looks like he's just struggling for track. He's actually got a broken front wing, yeah.
Yeah.
Josh down the... Oh, it's not going to work there.
Let's take a Paga
He's
quickly.
trying...
Just don't forget this.
Paga.
He's going for championship position if Tom doesn't finish. You never know what's going to happen. Josh gets another penalty.
Josh the bottle, he's done it again.
Oh,
He's got... Oh, Pag's got another one. Pag's got another penalty.
he's in the pits. I didn't see a penalty.
Yeah, he's back. Yeah, it popped up momentarily.
Oh, for God's
there.
sake.
I think that might have been running wide on the last corner. He's onto the ultra
They won't
softs.
get there, will they? And if they do, they'll be really
Nah,
warned.
not a chance.
Paga, what are you doing today, my lad?
Oh, Josh is looking on Costa. David Costa gone horribly wide into the hairpin. He's going to squeeze him off the track, and Josh, I think, is through at last.
He'll get
Past
DRS.
Costa. Does Josh have DRS? Yes. Can he got to make sure he stays in front here. And Jordan is getting involved. It's going to get a little bit messy here as Jordan goes for the move as well.
Let's go for the overtake. Oh, brilliant!
Oh my God! Jordan, can he do it? No.
Mr. Costa, though, this works brilliantly for him. He's going to have another chance.
He's got DRS.
Tom's gone for the lead! Sorry to interrupt you, he's gone for it.
No, side by
cut
side
the corner.
Once again.
He hit him and cut the corner. Corey will have something to say about that.
Josh is through.
And Jordan.
Brilliant move. Brilliant move. He did the same thing that Tom did. Now we got a real scrap up front between the two teams leading the constructors.
21 years.
And Williams.
What a race you're seeing right now. This is one of the highest I've seen.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. Welcome along to. If this is your first introduction to ILR, welcome to ILR. This is how crazy it is. Pretty much every race.
It's also the last race of the season. Where have you been?
Yeah. Right, Costa is in.
I made a move there. And Scott didn't make it too difficult. Weissling's now last. How's that even happened?
I don't know. We've completely missed certain things. We've just been so focused on what's happening up front. Costa is in for a wing change. He's also going for the ultra soft tyres.
So I wonder.
They have something we don't.
Well, I mean, will Costa? Well, not Costa. Will Corey say anything about that move? Because it was a slight corner cut.
Yeah. I don't know, but maybe if Corey can maybe get one back at him, then maybe that'll just cancel it out. So Corey's got DRS now. He's going to try his best to try and catch up to Tom. He goes super late on the brakes. That's one characteristic trait of Corey's driving, because he's just so late on the brakes. You just cannot beat him on the brakes, pretty much.
Got my head in my hands. I can't watch
this.
I can't watch this. It's getting way too tense at the minute.
By the way, there's only 10 laps to go in this race.
Already?
It's passed that quickly.
Can we just need a 100% race?
Paga has just kind of watched his championship slide out of his hands. Even after that brilliant start, it's just slipped away after a little bit of contact.
It all looked so good off the start.
Yeah, I thought he was well in with a shot, but unfortunately, for now, he's out of contention. But we can't count out anything at all, because anything can happen in F1, and it usually does. So let's see what else can happen. Josh is third at the moment. Behind him is Jordan. And Casper's up in fifth with Trench Gun behind him. Then Sam, George, Paul and Paga. And what a race we would have if Paga had managed to hold on to his point position back in Brazil.
Yeah, I know, and Belgium. They're the 2 points of the season where he just lost his head and could have got to the line. And it might cost him dearly.
Well, right now he's running around in 10th, is he? Yeah, he's on back to Paul McGuinness, actually. Fast lap of the race as well.
A 4-car fight going on here. 2 Renaults versus.
Oh no!
Oh.
Costa is out.
What's he done?
I don't know. He's just retired.
I'm watching him in the Turn 1 all of a sudden. I might see you next season.
That's his first retirement in a long time.
Well, that is the end of the season with Mr. Costa in the weirdest of circumstances, and I'm on board with Luke as he gets a penalty because, of course, he does because it's Luke. And there is Paga.
Paga on Paul McGuinness on the outside. Paul is going to fight this one.
Yeah.
He's going to try his hand down the. Oh, Corey's got another penalty.
Contact.
Paga is through. And as we were saying that, Corey got another penalty. And unfortunately, he's now dropped 3 seconds behind your race leader. Yeah. And all Tom needs to do is just hold station.
So at this point, will Josh actually be in a technical second place, do you think?
He's got three 3-second penalties. He's got 9 seconds worth of penalties right now.
That much? What have you been doing, man?
I don't know. I don't know what he's been doing. But, you know what? Casper might come into play here.
He won't.
Well, I'll just sit there like,
he won't.
He's 2.3 behind. Both of these guys have penalties. He might snatch a sneaky podium.
Well, I'm sure he'll take it. As Sam Pitts, it's another position gain for Paga. Sort of, kind of, not really.
And Jordan's got a 3-second penalty.
You really could be right here, actually.
As I said,
I mean, Corey's got that
I
many.
actually
Josh, Casper could be looking at second, possibly.
I'll just have a quick check the race director and see if Casper's got any penalties, because both those guys have enough penalties to pretty much put Casper on the podium.
If Tom starts cutting some corners, Casper could be the winner here.
I think he's got at least one. Let me just quickly check. He must have at least one. Everybody's got at least one. Yeah, he's got 1 3-second time penalty so far. Hold on.
I can wait.
I think he might have 2 actually.
Oh,
Hold on a
well,
second.
that lasted long.
Hold
See
on.
you.
Wait.
What
Yeah,
about
he's
Trench
got
Gun?
2.
What about Trench Gun?
He's got
I mean,
2.
he's on the ultras, looking good.
Right, so Casper has 2 3-second time penalties at the moment. Jordan has 2, and Josh has 3.
Buttlebird.
Yeah. So, you know, he's not entirely out of the shot right now. But yeah. Tom eking out a gap. He's 2 seconds clear out front right now. And surely he must know the championship is within his grasp right now. He can almost taste the champagne.
Yeah, but it'd be such a shame if he was to win it, wouldn't it?
I mean, it'd be a hell of a story.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah.
And
but, I mean,
it's Tom with a puncture on the last lap, because of course he's got a puncture on the last lap.
Well, I mean, if he's bringing those super softs to the end, he's going to be calling it fine.
Yeah, he really will be. Jordan
I
seriously could play a factor here at the end of the race.
Yeah,
Them
he's on the softs.
They will keep grip to the end of the race. They will be good at the end of the race.
Right.
And Inside Line Racing has joined the stream. Where have you been? You've missed all of the good bits.
Oh God!
I say that.
Jordan, my God, man, almost ramming the back of that McLaren. DRS for the Ferrari. We're approaching the end of season. Oh no!
Oh no! We've said it now. We've said it now.
For God's sake!
Come on, Josh.
Well, actually, Josh has got way too many penalties to be even with a chance at this, but well, Corey is now back in the fight for the lead.
He really is. Like, what's going to happen next? There's still 8 laps to go, including the one we're on, which will then become 7 when he crosses the line, because obviously it's not actually it.
Well, I mean, I suppose Corey needs some sort of redemption for season 1, because we've never let that go.
Yeah, so we will never let that go. Despite the fact I didn't watch that race, we'll never let that go. I was a reserve for that race, and he never picked me. I was a reserve that whole season, and I didn't get a look in.
Now, Mr. Jack Goulding, answer to that.
Yeah, Jack.
Right, well...
He might have forgot about me. Probably did. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, he probably did.
He definitely did.
Anyways. Tom is, I think, in the clean air. He's just lapping quickly. I think he's just relaxed. And he's
getting
out
penalties.
In front.
How could he be relaxed and getting penalties at the same time?
If he picks up another one, that might be the biggest... well, it won't be a big bottle, but it'll drop him behind Corey. He really can't afford to drop any positions, pretty much.
Yeah,
he needs to make sure he wins.
It's been confirmed in the chat. I was forgotten.
Yep.
Cheers. Still a veteran though.
Story of your life.
I'm still technically a veteran. Okay. I'm still gonna say it.
Yeah. Right. Well, anyways, back on the track we have Paga versus George.
Oh, good
luck.
luck.
Down towards the left-hander. Well, I think Pag's got massive overspeed. Surely not going to go around the outside there. Maybe he is. Around the outside goes the Williams. He gets a little bit punt on the side pod. That's a nice move from Paga. Nice applause all around. And he's into...
Are you sure?
Well, George's coming back in it, actually. So here we go towards the inside. George is going to have something to say about that. Down the inside goes the Spaniard. Can you get that one done? Locks up horribly into the chicane. And it's all done and dusted.
What was Paga thinking about around the outside in the first place? As a Luke passes Paul, well, that's the story of Paul's life in ILR.
I'll just have a quick check. I'll just have a quick check of how many penalties Paga's got. Actually, it'd be an interesting one to see.
So yeah, just a quick note. Paul is going to be an ILR5 next year. I think. Yep. Should be probably. I mean, it's been passed by Luke.
He's going to dominate. He's going to dominate.
Oh no, he's not. We'll go and watch the first ILR5 race, and he will be in the weeds. Jordan's as close as ever to Josh still when he isn't nearly crashing into the back of him. Oh, sector 3. Is that? I bet you that's Paul. No, it's not Paul. Oh, it's Scott. It's the other bottle. He's a broken front wing and he's in Narnia.
But I mean, he's had a pretty big fall from grace, has Scott.
Yes, you can say that.
Back in round 1, if you remember back that far in the start of the year, he won Australia.
Oh,
and
sorry, just to interrupt you. Here's Jordan.
Oh, Jordan down the inside of Josh. Can he get that one done? Josh is going to have the super soft grip. Can he maybe hang around the outside? No, and Jordan is into third. But I think Josh is going to have something to say about that. He's going to open the DRS and have another crack at him. And Casper's watching from the wings. As we have a nice little battle here. Josh back down the inside. Scott is out of the race. And there's jeez. Jordan had the slightest, just left enough room to work with. That was beautiful from Jordan. Casper's right in the fight now. Look at him.
I've never heard you have such a good voice break.
Yeah, that was an intentional one. So.
Oh, sure it was.
That was a good one. Yeah. What happened? Scott retired in the pit lane, I think, actually.
Yeah. Poor Scott.
But I mean, last time somebody retired in the pit lane, we got a safety car back in April 2016. So that time for that. Well, actually, that would make something really interesting if that happened.
Well, no, I retired in the pit lane on Thursday. Did absolutely nothing.
Oh well.
I went spinning off in the grass, lap 12 or something like that, because Jamie, I don't like Jamie, and yeah, I ended up in Narnia.
Casper's got 2 3-second time penalties, as does Jordan. Josh has 3, so Casper's right in with a shot of a podium right here.
And Josh has bottled it again. Of course.
What a big surprise.
Yeah, of course he has.
Well, I mean, it's not as bad as Brazil. He started on the front row and then just I don't know what even happened to him.
Well, I mean, it could be worse. I think. It could be Britain from ILR3 last season. That was such a huge bottle. Like
Anyways, let's keep an eye on Casper. I haven't seen much of him this race. Let's see what he can do. If he can maybe snatch his first podium in the final race of the season.
Go on.
Let's see. Here we go. Versus Josh. He's going to be very cautious, is Casper. Let's see what he can do. His first race was back in Spain, I think.
No idea.
ILR2. I can't remember. You weren't there for Spain, actually. I think it was Spain. I'll have to check that one, but I'm pretty sure it was. But he's been there and thereabouts for the entire thing. So there we have it. So Tom leads by 4 seconds. We're on lap 25 of 28.
4 laps to go.
Coming up to the 4 laps to go in the season. Sad day.
Very sad day. I mean, it could be your last day, so.
It could well be.
Yeah.
But I actually don't know, so I'm gonna just take it as we go.
Probably not, but we're gonna milk it as much as possible.
Yeah. Emotional send-off, comeback, psych.
And hopefully, if you do go, we'll get Evil to leave whatever the hell else he's doing, because we need Evil in the commentary box on a Sunday again. If he ever was in on a Sunday.
Oh, Casper, what have you done?
No, seriously, Casper. Right, we're trying to make Josh look like the worst driver on the grid, and then you do this.
I literally watched him as he did that. Anyways, but now he's equal on terms with Josh, so this is now a legitimate fight for 4th.
Hey, we've been given credit for our commentary by Big Man on Inside Line Racing. Cheers, lads.
Thank you. Been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh, Jesus, absolutely sideways.
Trying to kill something.
As we have the sunset in Abu Dhabi. We also have the sunset on the season. Here comes Casper to the outside. He's going to go late on the brakes. That'll be a nice move. He can make that one around
nice
the
move
outside.
if he can make that work.
Josh, can he hold that one side by side to the left-hander? Good bit of racing, and Josh holds on for now.
Paul McGuinness is 28 seconds behind Sam. What's he doing here?
What? How did he get there? And
he must have pitted again.
Maybe he did. Yeah, actually he did. Yeah, he did.
Even though he's probably going to fight for the points earlier on, like, he was fighting for the lead, sort of.
Yeah,
earlier on.
Kind of. Well, I mean, he put in one final #MCG train.
Yeah, and nearly destroyed someone else's race. Classical Paul, but he hasn't fell through the track yet, so.
Yet.
As I say, it's not over until Paul McGuinness falls under the track.
Yeah. So, lap 26 of 28, 3 laps to go. Tom is out comfortably in the lead. I'm pretty sure he's just nursing those tyres right now, because they do not look healthy, can I just say.
Oh god, could you imagine the scenes? It will put Paga in that 6th place if Tom has a massive bottle, but I don't think he'll keep it. And that'll be the most heartbreaking situation of all time.
Yeah, Paga's on ultra softs. I think he is going to manage to bring them to the end.
I mean, he could get the gap. You never know.
Casper's trying again on Josh.
He's done
down
it
the straight.
almost.
Josh, this is a good fight between these guys. To South African and
Oh,
the Finn.
for
There's
goodness
contact
sake.
down.
You just had to say it, didn't you, Soup? For goodness sake. I mean, he's just hit him.
Yeah, how about you stay quiet? But anyways, here we go. Casper to the inside of Josh here. He made sure that Josh held on to the position. And down the inside goes the Finn. Is Josh going to hold on the outside? Yes! This fight is going hell for leather between these two guys. And Josh is somehow still ahead.
They're asking for an accident.
Luke and Wisely fighting down for the last points position. Down here, Wisely trying to get 9th off of Luke. Is he going to try anything on... Oh! Last week's winner is now fighting for 9th position. Let's see what he can do.
There's no way a rookie should have won that last race, but he somehow did.
But it did. Anything can happen. Right, 2 laps to go. Tom leads by 5 seconds over Corey. Jordan is 2.9 behind Corey. And right now, Ferrari are going to wrap up the Constructors' title in style in the United Arab Emirates here.
It's going to be 1-2, isn't it?
Almost.
I think it will be, because Jordan doesn't have as many penalties, does he?
But also, he's actually closing in to Corey on track anyway.
I think Ferrari are going to
take him.
They're going to take the Drivers' Championship, and then the Constructors with a 1-2. The perfect end to the season in a car that's awful. I hate it.
I have a feeling you may have just cursed that.
Oh, I hope I have. I want to see some drama. I want to see something go wrong.
3rd time looking for Casper, perhaps, as we run down towards the left-hander. He's going to try popping him. Oh, yes, he has a late lunge. A little tap in the rear once again. And he's going to have another try under the bridge. Let's see what he can do. Tom is about to start the final lap as we run down towards the next sector here. As Casper going to have another poppy. Dummies to the outside this time. And Corey's got another penalty, surely. Casper around the outside of Josh. And I think he's got him this time.
Beautiful.
Yes, he has. Beautiful move from the Finn. And he's into 4th.
Could that be last overtake of the season, or is it going to be Wisely on Luke?
I don't know who's going to have the honour of last on-track overtake. We've got Paul McGuinness on Sam. That'll be a good fight down the back here. But anyways, Wisely and Luke fighting it out here. Luke is going to hold on to that 9th for now. Good fight between those guys.
Paul's ahead. I can imagine he'll stay there.
Meanwhile, on the final lap.
Oh God! He didn't. Oh, he stayed in the same tire the whole time. What a knob! Sorry, shouldn't call him a knob. But he is.
Corey,
what has happened? What has he done that
come
for?
on, man!
What has he done? What has he done that for?
What is it about the United Arab Emirates that Corey just did not get?
Oh wow! What an
Season 1 bottle, Season 3 bottle.
Corey finishes last.
It's a Ferrari 1-2 here in Abu Dhabi. Oh God!
I cannot believe that.
No! Do not do this. Tom is ghosting. Tom is ghosting.
Oh, he's ghosting, is he? He's trying to showboat.
Oh, he's back. He's back. I think he just went to the pause menu for a moment there. Wisek and Luke are still fighting down here. Wisek on the outside. How did he not notice?
I cannot believe he is so confused. Corey, you didn't change tyres. You stayed in the same compound the whole race, you idiot.
Right, well, let's move away from that. What a way to end Season 3.
Oh,
as we round out
Corey.
through the final sector. I did not expect this man to be taking the title this season. It didn't seem that way at the beginning of the season. Paga dominated the early part of the season. But in the middle of the season, Tom excelled. He's got 3 race wins to his name. He's gone back-to-back before. This is going to be his 4th race win. Rounding the final corner, it's all over. Season 3 is done. Tom is the champion. He wins in the United Arab Emirates. It's all done. Thank you. All said and done. Tom is the champion of the world. And Ferrari are the Constructors' champions as Jordan takes 2nd place. And Casper takes 3rd in his first podium. Josh got it.
Josh got it. Josh is on a podium. Unbelievable stuff. And Paga's doing donuts.
Paga's doing donuts. He Oh.
And he's bending. That did not go to plan for Paga.
Well, he's actually given George 6th because of that now. So
I'm sure George will take
gets
that.
6th.
And
But
once again,
commiserations to Paga for his loss. Weising and Lucas fought it out to the line right there. And Weising got it, but Paga, commiserations to the Dutchman. He put in a hell of a fight at the start of the season, but I think it was just that bottle in Brazil and in Spa that just put an end to his charge. He's now second, he's runner-up in the championship. He's got second. He's done a great job all season. Oh God, there's been a shunt. Paul McGuinness comes last across the line there, and season 3 is all done and dusted. Tom from Northern Ireland is your world champion.
yes!
He's done what Eddie Irvine couldn't do.
Yeah, he's well and truly done what Eddie Irvine can do. Let's go Northern Ireland. Kind of the Charles we are. But we've done it. We won a championship. And Ferrari have won a championship as well.
And Josh is on the podium. What a day.
What a race, though. That was just stress on another level, that.
And Corey, what can you say? I mean...
Hilarious, that's all I'm saying.
He bottled it in season 1, he's bottled it in season 3.
I still can't get over how has he not realised that he's been on the steering? We didn't realise to be fair, but how has he not realised? Surely he's getting warnings. You get warnings on the top of the screen saying, you need to pitch, you idiot.
Look at all those penalties.
That is, that's cancer looking at that.
Nobody escaped the penalties. But there is the final lineup. There is, let's see who got the fast lap. I think it was Paga in the end.
I think it should really have been Paul.
No, it was it was Sam. Sam fast lap. 38.4 for Sam. He gets the honours for the last fastest lap in F1 2017.
Yeah,
so he gets that honour. So congratulations to Sam. Fastest lap award.
We are getting Tom into the party then.
Yeah. Just to note as well, we are extremely late for our next one, but we just don't care. So
Oh, I've finished my dues for my next one. I get all day now, just to chill out.
Yeah, I haven't, but I'm going to stay because I mean.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is more important.
I have a horrible feeling he's going to ask me to say top of the morning.
Well, you must say it.
I probably must say it because.
Yeah, we've been promising
he is
this
champion
since
after all.
You did promise this since Hungary, to be fair to you, and you haven't said it yet.
Yeah, right. I've invited him. I've invited the man himself, Tom, to the party.
After that, we will announce the race champions as well. For those of you who completely forgot, like myself, who didn't even realize, I forgot we were doing this whole race of champions stuff.
Well, the people who are doing the race of champions already know.
They know,
that
but
they're doing it.
The viewers don't know that. Apart from Jack, who shouldn't really know that.
It's a pity we can't. And there he is. The first world champion from Northern Ireland, it would seem. Eddie Irvine couldn't do it, but Tom could. Congratulations, my friend. You are the ILR2 world champion. How does it feel? Well, I think you had to put one hell of a fight to get there. How was the race from your perspective? It got a bit crazy towards the middle of the race there.
Yeah, it's cost a bit damage off me because I had to go there because the groups there they cost me different from hitting my arse and having empty and thing damage, so you can get earlier. I came out ahead of me, Corey. Corey then got damage off Costa, which then just meant Paul in the stream happened. So it was like a car by car by car by car, so there was like 5 or so at one time going into the second chicane in sector 2, start sector 3. Just on our minds having the back up inside, but it was a hefty race. And I nearly went out when Costa moved slightly inside. I went up his inside and I could see literally Park Al Schumacher. I was up against the wall. I couldn't move left or right. It was the tightest to fight.
Tom, I don't really have your voice on share.
I don't think this account allows it though, so.
Oh, well.
Oh, brilliant.
Why are you here?
Well, if you do now, we're currently going to do
Ah, it takes too long. We've got Race of Champions 2 nights. Anyway, Soup, you haven't said it yet.
I did promise you, didn't I?
Oh, for God's sake, he's left!
Yes!
Incompetent!
Thank God I got out of that. I got out of that one.
That was our
Right,
chance.
anyways.
That was your chance, anyway. Right, Race of Champions.
Anyways,
Since
right,
he's
Race
cleared off
Champions
now.
lineup, ladies and gentlemen. We had the honour of being the final ILR2, well, it'll be the final ILR race on F1 2017, pretty much. Last championship race. Still have the race of champions to come and the sprint championship.
Yeah, the banter races.
But now we will go to the race champions lineup. Everybody who is racing it already knows, but just for your audiovisual entertainment, here are the lineups. So I think since you did ILR1, I think you can go through the ILR1 once.
Well, I mean, I did 2 races, but anyway, yes, we've got, we've got Louis, the champion. Congratulations to you, by the way. I didn't obviously comment on it because Andy decided he was going to turn up again. Typical. Anyway, so yeah, congratulations, Louis, championship, and you're also in race of champions with Michael, Gonan, Brady, Cliffy, Matt, and it's me.
Yeah, right, and then we got to go to the guys from ILR2, guys we're very familiar with. We got Casper, who we thought got a podium, but it was actually Josh. So Casper is in there, Tom is in there, and we have Costa, Liam Robbo, and Jordan and Yannick, so a very strong lineup actually for the ILR2 boys. And then this is probably your baby as well.
Oh, yes.
Owen, you've raced with these guys.
Yeah, we've got Carl Meds, somehow, how's he got there? I'm not going to question it. Carl Meds from ILR3.
Are you salty?
Yes, I'm extremely salty. I don't understand it. I've won twice this season. I've got a higher position than last season. Anyway, yeah, Carl Meds, Joker, and Danny.
And ILR4, we have the German MK Born. Then we have one of the guys from TNB. We have Mona, Yuri, and Randoms, and we have that's the entire lineup pretty much. And we have a few reserves of. Let's just have a look here. We have Adamako, Corey from ILR2, Mr. Jack Gooding from ILR3, CJ from ILR1, and Lickle Blocks from ILR1 as well.
What are you doing putting MK Born in? It's gonna be a lag fest.
Oh, well, I guess.
Or from what I've seen from him anyway, he's a very laggy person.
Well, anyways, I'm afraid that's the end of Season 3, my friends. It's been a hell of a journey. I've been through 2 co-coms.
Obviously, on the better one.
Oh, yes,
it goes
imploded.
It goes without saying, really.
Brandon just imploded one day. I think he's died in a motorcycle accident.
Oh dear, disastrous. What a shame.
He hasn't, by the way, I'm just joking.
Oh.
But yeah, roller coaster of a season. Championship was pretty much packed the whole way through until
he balled it.
A couple of races ago.
Well and truly. And rain. Basically, rain.
And just rain.
Yeah.
Rain has been the story of this season.
The ILR2 rain dance, really.
Yeah, it's been one hell of a journey. We'll be heading to F1 2018 in Season 4. The lineups will be announced later on in August. So keep your eyes out for that. Keep an eye on the website. We'll have a new website on the way, by the way. So with forums and all that kind of jazz.
Gotta have all the merch.
And yeah, all the merch.
It's
with
the car's
infamous,
fault, not mine.
The infamous Smeggy
Oh,
on the t-shirts
yes.
as well.
We need to use that.
We
need that for introduction for next season. We need to make this like a permanent feature. This quote.
It's the car's fault, not mine. But that's actually a couple of the guys from ILR are also heading down to the WTF1 karting event, and they're getting special T-shirts made up for that. And I'm pretty sure that quote's going to be on the T-shirts. It's the cart's fault, not mine.
Yeah,
so
we need to get someone to somehow stream that. We need.
I think one of the guys from Xbox, I think Diablo, is going to go down and do some commentary over it. That'll be a hell of a watch.
That'll be a great watch.
We have Josh from ILR2. I don't remember the guys from ILR2. I think it's Paul and Josh.
Yeah, disastrously, Paul is going down, and he's planning on killing people.
He's actually planning on T-boning X-Matty-G.
Yeah.
So, if you're watching X-Matty-G, watch out.
And Josh, if you are watching, you must ask about YouTuber Championship, because you bloody didn't last time, and it's, you know, the serious question everyone wants answered. Like, I'm expecting you to answer.
I think we're delaying the inevitable of having to end Season 3, so...
yeah, I don't want to end Season 3. It's been such a good season.
It's been amazing. If this is my last one, emotional goodbye, insert emotional speech here, but,
Is that what you got?
Yeah, I didn't prepare a speech. Anyways, no. No, actually, hold on. Crumpled up paper, throwaway. Right, so I began in season 1 in Austria on F1 2016, and I've been pretty much here all the way through, apart from season 2 where I left halfway through every single race. But
I remember that actually.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Every season has been amazing.
You left
To
Brandon
all
in
the
charge.
co-coms.
And
Yeah,
he
I left Brandon in
couldn't.
charge. Why did I do that?
He missed everything. I swear to God, I kept getting so angry watching the streams.
I'm so mean towards Brandon.
I'm not kidding you. Watching Brandon fail at streaming was what made me go into streaming.
Well, Brandon, if you are watching, you are an inspiration.
You are very, very inspirational.
But yeah,
your
but here's
failures.
season 1, through F1 2016 Austria. That's when Evil began as well. This is probably going to end in tears as well, because I'm probably going to end up back in season 4.
Oh,
but,
absolutely.
But yeah, if I don't come back, big if. It's been a pleasure to commentate for you all, especially Owen.
Yes. Respect.
But to Evil, who I'm still friends with, to Brandon, and to all the commentators, to Jack, to everybody, thank you all so much for the opportunity. I probably will be back in season 4. I don't know though. So if this comes back on me, I'm sorry. But thank you for everything. I appreciate it all. To all the drivers, great job for every season, for the racing you provide. To all the admin team, to everybody. This sounds like an Oscar speech, but yeah, thank you to everyone. And on that note, I think we'll finally round out season 3, and we shall see you on F1 2018. We'll have a halo bolted and ready to go.
Oh yes.
And we'll see you all in season 4 in September. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next time out. Bye bye.
And Luke, would you please hurry up with the highlight packages? Like, we're so far behind. What if people can't watch the live streams? We're like,
And on that bombshell.
we're like Italy.
Yeah, we're really far behind. Luke, get on that. And on that bombshell, good night.
Yes.